understand like what exactly you renounce?
Well,
Very clever. I mean, like,
yeah.
just in your perspective.
In my perspective, it's this. We think we have to have everything figured out before we can live the life that we want to do. We first have to get some money saved. First we have to do this. Then I'm going to go traveling or whatever. I never talk about lifestyle. I am a wanderer. I live in one suitcase. But I'm not saying that anybody else should do that. I'm saying you should have the spirit of that in your soul. Maybe your goal is to get married and have 2 children and grow a garden. That's perfect. That's a great thing for a man to want. That's a beautiful thing. But you have to have the same spirit when you're doing that, raising those 2 children and raising that garden, of the spirit of the guy who wants to go into the world and have an adventure. That's always seeking passion in what you're doing. I'm passionate because I'm going. This guy's passionate because he's got a garden that he loves. And his 2 children that he loves. That's a great thing. So, renunciation is, to me, it's renouncing anything that isn't beautiful in your life. If there's no beauty in it, get rid of it. That includes friends. That includes if your family's beating you up, oh, you should do this, you should do that. If there's no beauty in that, it has to go. You have to cut. Your job, if there's no beauty in it for you, it has to go. You have to stop doing what you don't love. This is why we don't love ourselves. This is why women don't love us. Does it make sense? You have to. When I say renounce, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody to go and say no more. Well, it is for everybody, but not everybody will listen to it. Not everybody can do it. Not everybody thinks they can do it, but we all can. When I talk to groups, guys, I don't ever look at, I'm a teacher and here's students, or I'm a coach and here's students. I never, ever, ever think that way. I never even say those phrases. I never think that. I'm a guy in a room with a bunch of Portuguese adventurers sitting here in your beautiful towns, and I'm thinking this is a beautiful thing I'm involved in. And I'm one of you, and I feel like, hey, can I be included with you guys? That's how I see it. We're all in this together. And if anything is happening here, it's a leadership call. This is what this is. Women are waiting for men to be leaders again. Women are leading the world right now. Women are leading the relationships. Women are deciding, oh, I'll date you, not you. Women are leading it because men are not. Women are strong because the men are not strong. Women are doing the men's role and the woman's role. And the men are just kind of like hanging out. So when I say renounce whatever isn't beautiful in what doesn't have heart for you. If it has no heart, get rid of it. I don't care what it is. Get rid of it. A job, get rid of it. You'll survive. How many people here, how many of us, our fear is that, well, if I do all these big changes, I might be, pushing a shopping cart and living under a bridge, right? We're worried that that's going to be our future. But how many people pushing a shopping cart and living under a bridge are there because they followed their dreams? None. They're there because they went crazy, or they're not because they followed their dreams and said no. Jordan, well, you can tell your story. I'm going to say 2 minutes and then you can talk. You can tell your story a little bit. Jordan told me the other day, he said, I left England because of romance. Because I saw a movie and I saw something and we said, I don't have that. Because I heard a song. The song made me feel a certain way, and here in this part of England, I don't have that in my spirit. It's for romance. You have to go into that. You have to seek beauty, whatever is beauty to you, and cast away everything that isn't beautiful. I'll say this last little quick story. I had a friend in Vancouver who had houses and lands and cars and buildings and businesses. He was a rich guy. And he had all these things. And one day, as he told it to me, he was sitting in some office and he looked over at some place. He was sitting there. And he had everything. He had a Lamborghini, he had all this stuff. And he looked over at the poster on the wall like this. And the poster on the wall was of a field, a grassy field, with the sun shining and bees flying around, and a tree here, and in the field was a man sitting down, wearing just jeans, no top, with his back. So he was sitting like this, with with his back, no shirt on, in the sun field, sitting on the grass, and he was looking up to a girl who also had no shirt on, with her back to the camera as well, just wearing jeans. And she was smiling down at him like this, and holding his hand, and he's looking up at her, sitting in this field with the sun and the bees and the birds. And he said he sat there and he was sitting in this chair and he looked at that poster, he looked at it, and he looked at it, and he looked at it, and he started to cry. He said, I have all of these things. I have businesses, I have houses, I've got lands, I've got beautiful apartments, I've got cars, I have all these things, but I don't have that. How come I don't have a girl that smiles at me like that and looks down at me and loves me? Takes care of me like that. How come I don't have that? And he cried. He didn't have that. Imagine that. That's our fundamental want. That's all we want. You know, reporters say to me, well, geez, guys will pay $1,000 for a weekend workshop. Come on. They're paying $1,000 just so they can learn how to pick up chicks and get laid. And I say, are they really? They're paying $1,000 so they can pick up chicks and get laid? Yeah, that's all these seminars are. It's just how to get laid. It's like, it's teaching them how to get girls into bed. And that's what, and so they come to these seminars because they want to learn how to, they want to pay money, $1,000 to get laid. And I say to the reporters, if the guys wanted to get laid, they could take $1,000 and get laid. They can buy a lot of sex with $1,000. That's not what they really want. Men do not come to these workshops in any part of the world because they want to get laid. They think that's why they want to come. But it isn't really why they want to come. They want to come because they want to know they have what it takes in here. That they can walk into a room with these women and they can show up. That's what they really want. So anyway, I'm rambling again, but
well, we have 5 more minutes if you want to conclude.
If I wonder what?
5 more minutes.
Would you want to say something, Jordan? Jordan's going to say something, and I'm going to get some more water.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm very done. Go ahead, Jordan. In Portuguese, he speaks Portuguese.
Olá.
Olá.
Vou dizer algumas palavras, não muitas, e vou tentar dizê-las em português. Eu morei uma temporada no Brasil e aprendi algumas coisas por causa de querer paquerar a mulherada. Eu tenho o enorme privilégio de trabalhar e viver e viajar ao lado do Zan. E estamos agora na Romênia e como o Zan comentou, ficamos 3 meses lá, 1 mês lá, mais uma temporadinha lá. E estamos criando coisas grandes lá. Eu estou há um ano e meio agora involucrado com o Asa Morata, que é sempre... Bom, eu sou inglês, de Oxford, e sempre fui uma dessas pessoas com essa energia alta, o charme, a capacidade de conversar muito com as mulheres, mas sempre fiquei na zona de amizade. Eu queria mudar isso. Sempre tive mulheres na minha vida, mas não do jeito que eu queria. E estava no Brasil. Fui para o Brasil a trabalhar e conhecer mulheres para a aventura, para amar. E foi difícil. Até no Brasil. Estive no Brasil e tinha dificuldade. E estava saindo com uma menina lá que era muito difícil, não entendia, ela não tinha coragem de realmente dizer o que eu sentia e o que eu queria. E algum dia chegou e decidi que tinha o suficiente disso, eu queria uma ajuda, eu queria falar com alguém e fiz o curso de 2 dias com Zan, no Rio. Ele apareceu no Rio e fui passar 2 dias com ele e acabei ficando 9 dias lá. Gostei muito da filosofia, da vida que eles levaram e me fiz amorati. E eu trabalhei com o coaching, com a psicologia, ajudando as pessoas, as empresas, e eu queria muito sucesso na minha vida. Abri uma empresa no Brasil, dessas coisas. E ao final decidi que a aventura e as mulheres eram muito mais interessantes. E foi com o Zan. Eu disse, eu quero trabalhar com você, eu quero viajar com você e aqui estou. E, bom, a minha vida mudou. Namorei no Rio, em Belo Horizonte, em São Paulo, em Curitiba, bom, foi uma aventura. E agora o meu trabalho eu trabalho com os Amorati. E os Amorati são homens neste mundo que decidiram fazer um compromisso com eles mesmos. Um compromisso de ser o líder da sua vida, de proclamar os seus desejos masculinos para o mundo e para as mulheres. E é uma comunidade de homens que são dedicados a ser amantes e sedutores. É uma coisa de sedução. E o Amorati, esses homens, é uma comunidade de aprendizagem. É uma comunidade de perguntas grandes. Não se fala dessas perguntas pequenas. Não se fala do pick-up. Se fala da sedução. Não se fala da sedução mental. Nem se fala só da sedução mental e sedução com os ovos. É uma coisa de mente, de corpo e de coração. E é uma coisa de sedução e é uma coisa da vida. De desenhar uma vida interessante, uma vida apaixonante, uma vida que realmente vale a pena viver. Sobre criar as melhores memórias. E, bom, sempre estamos à procura dos novos Amorati. Dos novos homens que estão a ponto de dizer, sim, eu quero. Eu também quero ser um sedutor incrível. Eu também quero ser um dos maiores amantes do mundo. E eu quero uma vida que realmente inspira as outros homens e as mulheres também. E temos uma universidade, um programa de 90 dias. Zan sempre falou que 90 dias é o suficiente. É o único necessário para mudar a vida por total. E temos o nosso próprio ritual de passagem. Falei bem, né? Ritual de passagem.
Sim, ritual de passagem.
E é um programa de 90 dias. E se alguém de vocês desejar muito ser parte desse movimento que estamos criando, pois temos esse programa. Pode falar direto comigo depois. Se o suficiente de vocês fiquem inspirados e querem ser parte desse movimento do Zanport, da aventura que estamos fazendo, vamos lançar por primeira vez esse programa em português com o João, que é o nosso tradutor e mentor e um coach ativo aqui em Portugal para usar a Zanport, e vamos fazer. Então, eu vou estar aqui toda a tarde, venham falar comigo sobre isso, sobre qualquer coisa. O João vai estar, eu Zan também. Muito obrigado. Foi um prazer.